Hello everyone, Yubel Master here, aka 38 the Master 1, bringing you another live stream for the Yubel community, and we are back playing Ranked this time with the best deck in the format right now, in my opinion. And we're currently running this build, a nice solid 43 cards, because we do run a couple of bricks with this, and this. So yeah, if you guys want to copy this build yourself, you can try it out. It's a pretty high skill deck, as you probably already know if you watch this channel regularly. But I do strive to provide educational content for you guys trying to learn this deck. So if you want to learn from the gameplay here, you can. I do tend to explain the combos when I do them, and also explain my decision process. But yeah, it's actually like 3 days left in this season because February is like a shorter month than other months. And we're still in Diamond, and I want to get to Master 1. So we're going to have to, like, do a last-minute sprint. So I'm probably going to be streaming tomorrow, even though I usually don't stream on Thursdays. And I'm also going to be streaming on Friday as well, which will be the final day of the season. Yeah, I really hope I don't get Ash Blossomed here. If I do, I can just Talents Look at Hand, and then just, like, go full combo with Tract anyway. Which just kind of goes to show the power of this deck, by the way. Did not expect a Gamma of all things, but we're going to Talents that hand anyway. And Tract should be full combo. I probably should have started with Tract. But I think he was probably going to be less likely to... He's probably going to be less likely to actually hand trap me off of the Tract, because usually, like... Oh, that's bait, you know? Oh, okay, we're up against Tempai. I think I might get rid of the Dark Hole here. We stand a good chance of not wasting an Omnimicate on this thing. Just gonna type down on a notepad what they actually have. So Genroku and Kaiman. Yeah, we'll definitely get rid of the Dark Hole here. That will get rid of one of the Omnigates. So let's do the combo. Just gotta make sure I do this right though. I'll tell you what though, they did have a very, very good hand. Oh wait. I just realized this actually isn't combo. Because we don't have Necro Crypt Princess. I thought we had Necro Crypt Princess. This is usually... Okay. I should remember that if I have Beansmith Tract, that's not full combo without Necro Crypt Princess. I'm too TCG brain. Okay, this is an issue actually. A Veiler is actually not enough to play through our opponent's stuff here, unfortunately. Oh, we're in trouble, guys. Okay, that's unfortunate. my TCG brain getting in the way of my optimal gameplay here. Okay, so I don't think one Veiler's able to stop one Genroku and one Kaiman, unfortunately. But knowing this, I should have ideally... This is awkward. This can only activate during the main phase as well. Oh, we're kind of screwed. I'm just going to fire it anyway, like... I know exactly what's in their hand, and I know that their hand can play through this, but one Veiler's not enough to stop their hand no matter what, so I might as well just use the interaction now, so I don't have to waste time thinking. Ugh. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. I think what I should have actually done is, I should have used the, I should have used the talents to get rid of like either the Genroku or the Kaiman. Most likely the Kaiman. And then the Dark Hole obviously does nothing to my board. So with one Veiler, I might have been able to stop them. Maybe. Probably, actually. then again, they would probably just like normal summon Genroku. No, yeah, Avela would be able to stop them. So yeah, but obviously I got rid of that Dark Hole because I assumed that I was gonna make a decent end board. Because like if I had Necrocro Princess, like this would have been like basically like a fiend locked version of the Yubel combo, which essentially means one Phantom, an Unchained Soul of Rage, and either a Caesar or a Desiree, depending on how many bodies it gets me. I can't remember exactly how many, because I think with Fiendsmith Lacuma that does change the combo a little bit from TCG, but I know in TCG like you can usually get a Phantom and a Rage, plus sometimes a Caesar, depending on like if you have a right discard or something. Hello, Sean. Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, I misplayed on my first game. Because, and the reason why I misplayed is because I thought I had Necrocro Princess, but I forget that in Master Duel, you don't have Necrocro Princess. I've been playing too much TCG recently. So yeah, I go to like locals like twice a week, so like low-key, I play more TCG than I do Master Duel. Because I mean, I do prefer TCG a little bit more. Partly because of like the social interaction, and also because like, oh, I can't activate because he's got the level 10. Oh well. I thought I could cheekily summon a little Shabara out there, but rip. Although recently in locals I got beat by Tenpai. Sky Striker Tenpai, and yes, that is in TCG, so it's post-ban list Sky Striker Tenpai. Which means they only have like, what, one Chandra, was it? Anyway, that's unfortunate. We'll just go next. Yeah, he's a very good player though. But yeah, Sky Striker Tenpai is actually kind of scary. Like, they have way too many board breakers, and like engage into engage into engage. It's like they just draw more board breakers, and he's like, well, I know I have 2 Omni Negates and plus 5 more interrupts, but like, there's only so much I can do against double Ulti Slayer and a Super Quality. So it's like... Okay, so this hand is interesting. I'm very tempted to go for an early Phantom here. But I kind of don't want to at the same time, because I really want to get that Dark Beckoning Beast. Okay, if we want to go for... actually... Man, I really want to go for this. Okay, I think we just add Lotus here. We just add Lotus here, but we still have the option of going into the early Phantom. And I think we shuffle back the Dark Beckoning Beast, because I think Lotus like more directly gets us the Yubel combo. I don't think it matters that much, but it's a bit unfortunate how we have Nightmare Pain in hand. But either way, I'm pretty sure this is the right play.
I use Nightmare Pain if I do have both.
I run 1 copy of Furious Map in this deck, by the way. Ooh. Okay, this is a bit awkward, because, like, the Gamma can, like, reuse itself. This is that one, by the way, and by the way, guys, I've been hit by this card twice. 2 games in a row, right? And this is at 1. Excuse me? What? And why are people still playing Gamma anyway? Okay. This is really, really annoying. I'm actually not sure what to do here, because, like, I can Phantom this, but then it just stays in the hand. And it's not once per turn. So, honestly, I think we just let this resolve. And then we just go Fiendsmith Tract. And then we might have to use our Phantom as link material, unfortunately. But like, because like I pretty much have no choice to do this because if I phantom the gamma, then he can just gamma out the spirit, right? Then again, maybe I could have chain blocked the spirit actually. I'm thinking of it, but there's no guarantee that he would like save the gamma. I don't know. We'll see if I regret this decision. I might regret this decision. Nightmare Pain might change things. I might be able to like Nightmare Pain destroy Phantom and get something. I don't know. So now I'm vulnerable to Nib. Because it doesn't look like he has any hand traps at the moment. I would appreciate if he does have a hand trap here. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, so we're going to have to use our Phantom as link material here. Very unfortunate, but it has to be done. I think I had no choice in this matter. It was a very weird situation because Gamma's not once per turn, which is so annoying. Probably a punk player? I mean, it's hard to tell because it's like, you know, he doesn't have any like glaring aesthetics that like card sleeves or anything that tell him that he's playing like a certain deck. Unlike me. So use this and this. Summon this. And then we make Beatrice. It's Beatrice time. Oh, wait. I have to discard a card with this thing. This is awkward, because if this was any other card, this wouldn't be as bad. But, like, it's just like, because I'm discarding Nightmare Pain. God, this is so awkward. Like, the one card that oh my god, okay. If this card was any other card, I would be able to go, like, full combo. Why is this stream is actually such a bad start? Like, the first game I misplayed because I'm TCG blamed, and then the second game, I have Nightmare Pain in hand. Literally, if this Nightmare Pain was any other card, like a Yubel monster or anything, then I would be able to go full combo. But here's the thing. Usually I would go Beatrice and then dump Spirit of Yubel. And then with Spirit of Yubel and Grave, I can link the Fiendsmith sequence and the Beatrice on the field to go into Muckraker from the Underworld. However, the only card I have in hand to discard with Muckraker on the Underworld is Nightmare Pain, which is what we want to search off of Spirit of Yubel anyway. So it'll be pointless to go into Spirit of Yubel, because so basically, the thing we have to do is we have to make Desiree. That's so, like, and this is so tilting, because, like, the only reason why I'm forced to do this is because he has Gamma in hand, which is a one-of, and which is something that I've been hit by twice in a row. So, yeah, I'm hella triggered right now. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I want to restart stream right now. Like, I can't have a worse start to stream than I did just now. Oh, this is so annoying. You know what? I'm gonna get your cards. Actually, doesn't negating this, like... Actually, maybe it's not a good idea to negate them. Hold on. I wanted to just, like, negate his cards out of spite, but I wasn't sure if, like, negating them would mean that like, they don't get banished during the end phase. And then he gets to keep 2 bodies. That would have been disastrous. So I was gonna do that out of rage, but I can't even rage correctly. Oh my god, he's playing Tempai, isn't he? The thing is, I have no choice but to negate this. Yeah, this sucks. Actually, I shouldn't have negated this because I played some talents. Hope he doesn't talents me. Oh, I should have negated my own thing. I'm just tilted right now. Honestly, I'm just tilted. Like, end the stream. End the stream. I just started, but like, end the stream. I'm so mad right now. Everything is going wrong. I'm... just everything's going wrong, man. Everything is going wrong. Like, I can't be more unlucky. Oh my god. Bro, oh my god. This is so ugly as well. He's not even on Tenpai. He's just on Noob Tier. And I'm just getting beat by this. I'm getting sacked by the Gamma 1-off. And like, the annoying thing about it is that like, if that Gamma was like an Ash Blossom or any other hand trap, it would have been fine. It's just that it so happened to be that that Gamma was the one card that counted my exact board that I had on the field just then. Like, because I can't Phantom the Gamma. Because it's not once per turn. Like, so what the heck am I supposed to do? Anyway, I guess we'll shuffle this back. He hasn't used this effect. It's kind of pointless because he can just like, he can just summon this back in Birth with Birth during the main phase 2. I probably should have sent this, to be honest, just for damage, but I just thought I'd do this because he hasn't used this effect yet, so. Because, like, being able to banish any card is, like, pretty good. Because you can, like, banish Theosis, banish Birth. No, not Birth, Big Bang. Or any Kashtira monster to, like, later summon. And he's already added, like, the Kashtira preparations, so I think I made the right choice anyway, banishing, sending this to grave. So what was my top decks, actually? Oh, we have a good top deck then, right? What's the order? Is this on the top of my deck? Because he banished one of them. Either that or my top deck is Terra Incarnate. I don't know how it works. But yeah, he can just bring it back anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Man, why am I still playing against Kashtira in, like, 2026? Like, 2025, I mean. Like, bro. Because they haven't banned Rise Heart, I guess, but, like, this is such a noob deck, though. It's, like, not even good anymore. It's been power crept. Okay, this is so frustrating. But at least we have the Fiendsmith engine. Oh, we don't have a Link 1. If I thought about this in the future, I would have kept the sequence in the grave. Actually, no, I wouldn't be able to activate Engraver because this has to send them to grave. Yeah, so I can't activate the Engraver to send them to grave. So, which is an interaction I've never had to think about before until now, because Rise Heart has never been legal at the same time as the Fiendsmith stuff. But yeah, our top deck is manufactured to be bad because he could see the top 5 cards. At least we get a Phantom, but like, the Phantom's not really gonna do us much, to be honest. It's better than nothing. I really don't want to activate monster effects here, as much as I just want to summon Engraver just for the sake of it. Engraver doesn't actually get me into anything, because everything's going to be banished. And now he's going to banish my Engraver, which sucks, but it's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. How are you guys doing in the chat? Welcome to the stream, by the way, Clock. Yeah, I only run one pain in deck. Because when you're running the combo build, you want to be as, like, efficient as possible with, like, the amount of cards that you don't want to draw. Oh, I forgot this pops. Oh, well. Honestly, I wasn't winning this game anyway. Like, he has everything, so... Like, at some point, he's just gonna build, like, his Rise Heart until, like, he has 3 materials, and then he's gonna force my Phantom. And then after I activate Phantom, he's just gonna banish my... He's gonna use Fenrir to banish my thing face down or something. Actually, he'll probably banish, like, the Yubel that I summoned, so it's like, meh. It's okay, I'm not scared of D-rank here. This is my first loss on the bottom of the rank, and I doubt I'm gonna lose the next two games. You got 2 in yours. How'd you get a Royal Finish Nightmare Pain? What the heck? That's so lucky. I wish I had a Royal Finish Nightmare Pain. This guy's trying to see my deck list, bro. This is for my audience's eyes only. Oh, what are these mandatory effects? Yeah, I guess they're all mandatory effects. No, this is optional, but Rise Heart's mandatory. Okay, well, I apologize for the awful gameplay, but I'm just getting sacked right now, so... I mean, like, 2 games with, like, 2 games where I got gammed twice in a row. Like, you can't make this stuff up. It's at 1! First of all, why do people still play it? Second of all, why do I get sacked by it twice? Like, bro, draw the driver already, like... I'm being forced to go first. I'm up against Tenpai. I can win this, though. Like, Tenpai's a good matchup for me. I've just got to go full combo, basically. I do have to pray not to get board broken, though. Because, like, Tenpai isn't as nerfed as it is in the TCG right now, so... There's that. This is not the best hand for playing through hand traps. And my Fluolos is now no longer live because I have to activate the field spell. But it is what it is. At least we're not in D-rank zone yet. We've only had 1 loss into the lowest rank. I really hope this resolves. Yeah, of course you saved the Ash for that. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about this. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to... I really don't want to... I think I'll set the trap card, actually. Because the only way that he's clearing this Nightmare Throne... And actually, this will bait him to, like, actually Harpy's Feather. I actually want him to Harpy's Feather Dust me, so I can actually Flawless him. Not that it's going to save me, because he's playing Tenpai, so this is going to be another loss. Man, like... Can I catch a dub? Like... Wait, why are you playing this in a going second deck? Hello? I don't know if I should Ash this. Like, what's going on? Like, maybe I Ash the Imseti, but, like... I'm kind of scared to Ash the Imseti. Because why did he force me to go first here? If he's not on Tenpai. He has a 60 card deck though. Man. Okay. I'm just gonna believe that he's not on Tenpai, and I'm just gonna Ash this. Because it just makes sense to Ash this. I'm not gonna overthink this. Let's just play normal Yu-Gi-Oh! And Ash the Imseti, thank you very much. He is going to get 2 bodies still, because he does have the field spell. But, like, you know, this is all we can do when we have a bad hand like this. Like, we draw 2 bricks. Like, it is what it is. Terratop, man, what is going on? Oh, why am I losing to this? It's okay. I don't know. There's... I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna wait for this game to end. And you know, I don't know exactly what they're playing, so like, they might not have OTK. And also, end of main phase, we do have one body with the Shavara if we really need to. Okay, Goblin Bikers. 60 card Goblin Bikers with Horus Engine. Oh, I guess this is like end of season Diamond for you. Like, I'm playing meta and then I end up losing against like the jankiest crap. Oh my god. I guess like my win rate just doesn't change whether it be against other meta decks or against jank like this. Because it's like either you have a bad player in meta, which I just own because I'm just better, or you have a good player on jank. Although it's hard to tell if my previous players were good players or not, because, you know, I did just get sacked by a Gamma, and it's questionable if you're a good player if you're running the Gamma, like, because it's at 1, so it's like, you know, how worth is it? Oh, they have a Monster Negate now. Yeah, I just hope they're not gonna OTK me here. I didn't expect them to... I expected like a zombie vampire or something. I did not expect a Monster Negate. I guess they wanted to play around Nib, so that kind of makes sense, but like... Now I can't really Shavara them. It negates... Doesn't destroy though, right? Yeah, it doesn't destroy. Only if they have a Galaxy. Don't give up. I never give up, Raphael. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. It's less heart the cards and just like hope my opponent doesn't mess up and lethal. Because like the Goblin Biker combo is pretty extensive enough where I'm fairly certain they can get like enough bodies on board to OTK me on an empty board. Especially when they have a Monster Negate to prevent me from going Shavara as a single defense monster. But yeah, this is just a very unfortunate hand. Like, it's also very unfortunate that the one starter I had was Nightmare Throne. It would have been different if our single starter was Samsara Lotus and they ashed that. That would be much, much better for us. Purely because we can just Fluid Loss on our opponent's turn. But like, it's just because our only starter was the Nightmare Throne that we were forced to use it, meaning that our field was no longer empty. So we couldn't Fluid Loss our opponent. But yeah, it is what it is. It's just... It's like... You can't really get mad over these games. It's just like unlucky and you just gotta wait for the next game. Is this another Monster Negate? Or this is like a multi-attack thing? I realized I should have Shavara'd, but oh, I can attack it on the okay. Okay, so I can actually use the trap to summon Shavara if I wanted to. And you can't negate that. But I think it's lethal even with that. Because 2 attacks actually kills me. Maybe we time him out? Probably not. He didn't use that much time. Okay, here's the thing. We're dispelling all of our bad luck. So the next few games, we've given all our bad luck to our shitty opponents for the past 3 games. So now we're gonna have some good games from now on. Okay, we're on D rank mode. Let's just hope we don't D rank. It's okay. I got this. I'm going second. It's fine. It's fine. I'm good at this game. We got this. We got this. Hey, welcome Aid. Welcome Aid to the stream. I think that's how I pronounce your name. I remember you've been in the stream before, and I think I asked the same question. And I think I correctly pronounced your name the first try when I said Aid. More charming and cards like talents, both come in clutch. But they feel old. Oh my god. I have to ask this. We might be deranking here, but it's okay. This is just Diamond. We have a few unlucky games, but we can make it back. Oh my god. I'm gonna surrender here. I'm sorry. I don't want to waste your guys' time, so I'm gonna surrender. Usually I would like hope that my opponent can like mess up the combo, but like I'm pretty sure that's just Gimmick Puppet FTK right there. And also, considering the fact that, like, you guys watching the VOD have probably had to sit through 4 of my losses due to unluckiness, I think you guys are, like, waiting for me to have a good game, so I'm gonna surrender. I usually wouldn't do that, but, like, one of the reasons why I surrender there is because I didn't have any normal summons or any trap cards activated, so it didn't really count towards any of my achievements. So it's okay to surrender there. Okay, we finally draw, like, a good card like Max C, okay? So we got D-ranked there, which is unfortunate, but okay, that special summons token, right? Yeah, so we chain Max C here. So we did D-rank there, but I'm completely fine with that because we can easily make back our time with like huge win streaks. Like we got unlucky, we got super unlucky, but it's fine. It's fine. So is stream for Master Ranked? Yeah, we are trying to I can't bloody speak because I'm being stun locked by like the amount of bad luck I'm having. Oh my god, I just got Ash Blossomed. Oh my god. I hope you guys like watching me suffer because I've been suffering. So yeah, to answer your question, we are trying to get to Masters, and we are trying to sprint towards it. I think we will be able to get to Master 1 if we just, like, basically play Master Duel all day for the next 3 days. It's not going to be easy, but I think it's doable. Probably going to be some, like, grindy streams that I might have to do tomorrow. Probably going to be streaming, like, for most of the day after lunchtime. And then Friday will be the final day where basically I'll be streaming from, like, when I wake up till when I sleep. And yeah, I think we should be able to make it to Master 1, especially since we're playing a pretty powerful deck. And I know this isn't a great start, but like, you know, I'm losing to like some unlucky things, so I'm not really letting it get to me. And like that's kind of how you like rank up. You kind of like don't let yourself get tilted. Although I did get a little bit tilted. You just try not to let the losses or the D ranks like demotivate you. You just keep on playing, and like eventually you'll get there. Especially with a win rate like mine. Like the win rate doesn't look good right now, but like if you see the Diamond win rate, I have like 16-6. Like that's pretty high. So and yeah, it took us 3 hand traps to stop this guy, but we did actually stop this guy. So. And we have a pretty decent hand with Called by the Grave as well, so... So, you see what I mean? We got all of our bad luck out of the way, and now we have an absolutely fantastic hand. Exactly the right hand that we need to counter everything our opponent did. The only thing that, like, might stop us is Drawn and Lockbird. But even then, like... Okay, so no immediate response to that. That means they don't have an Ash Blossom, which is really, really good. An Effect Veiler could be a problem, but there's nothing we can do about that, so we're just going to go ahead with the play. Hopefully they don't have an Effect Veiler. Okay, no Effect Veiler. There should be full combo and an OTK. As long as I'm not missing any... when an attack is declared involving this card that was synchro summoned... This turn... Okay, it wasn't Synchro Summon this turn. Why does it have that effect? Okay. Any graveyard effects we should be worried about? Reveal one synchro monster. No. I'm pretty sure this doesn't have any graveyard effects. Okay, so let's just continue with the combo. This should be like an OTK kind of thing that we're doing it here. Once per turn, you can only use effects. During the main phase, add one monster. If a monster is normal special summon, you take one equip. Add it. Okay, so they can add like an equip spell, but that does nothing on my turn. I don't even know if they can do that. Okay, so we don't have access code talker, which is what I'm used to for OTKing. So we're gonna have to OTK the TCG way, which is like either like summon Yubel a bunch of times if they have a high attack monster, or we go into like Varudras plus like a couple of other monsters. I don't think we need to go Varudras though. We'll go Fiendsmith Engine here. We can use Engraver to remove this as well, which I think is what I'm gonna do. Okay, they didn't want to watch the combo video. Fair enough. This way I don't have to think, but I would have actually liked to practice my OTKs, because like practicing my OTKs is something that like I don't often get to practice, but it's okay. Okay, so from here on out, the win streak starts here. We are not going to stop winning, because we got all of our bad luck out of the way in those first 4 games. So let's do this. We've got our first win of 10. I'm telling you, this is going to be a 10 win streak. Let's do this. Okay, this hand is not great. It loses to 1 interaction. Yeah, we have the Ash Blossom for this. And I don't mind using the Ash Blossom here, because we have 2 of them, so we can use 1 on our turn, one on our opponent's turn. Also, if our Samsari Lotus does get Ash Blossomed or something, we can just go Phantom and then pass. So no Imperm here. Oh no, Ash Blossom. We're good. We are good to go. Okay. Go time, ladies and gentlemen.
No access code does feel bad at times.
Some people still run access code talker, like in Yubel, but I don't think you should. Like, you really should not be running access code talker, because the extra deck is so tight that like I don't see how you're fitting in access code talker without compromising on cards that you actually like much need. Like, access code talker is basically just a crutch for those who can't OTK without like because technically you can just OTK without access code talker. You just have to use your brain essentially. Okay, so we'll summon this. Because we have the Terra Incarnate in hand, we're not going to destroy a card. Usually we would destroy a card here just so we have more materials in grave for Phantom plays. But we're going to go for Moon, and then we're going to go for Phantom. So this is the Nibiru check, because this is summon number 5. Okay, so no Nibiru. So we just combo off right here. First we go Phantom, just to make sure that we're safe. And also it's just a good habit just to go Phantom right here. Because either they nib you here, and you can combo through it anyway by summoning Moon of the Closed Heaven, like through Muckrake or something. But anyway, yeah, okay. So it's combo time.
It's very tough not to add boss monster in the Escher deck.
I mean, yeah, the Escher deck is very tight. You almost have to like choose between the boss monsters that you want to add. Like when the CCG was like in a similar ban list as it is right now in Master with like Beatrice and stuff, there were times when I was like, oh, I need to cut some stuff just to like make things work. Like I was like cutting like Varudras at one point, because like, oh, Varudras is only good in the grind game, which is kind of crazy to think about, because it's like Yeah, but it is technically true. Because, like, Varudras is, like, an option unless you're in the grind game, like, where Varudras is really good. But, like, anyway, I think we go... Okay, so this is different, actually, because usually I go Necroquip Princess here, but we don't actually have that. So we actually need to approach this combo slightly differently here. In fact, I'm not even sure if we should be doing Moon of the Closed Heaven first. Come to think of it. But we'll go ahead with this combo anyway. I hope I've done this correctly. I think I have. Because I think this gets us enough bodies to, like, go into Yama and then do some shenanigans afterwards. But I think maybe we were supposed to go Yama first. Yeah, I think from now on I'm going to go Yama first. Yeah. Okay, from now on, because usually I'm used to going into Moon first for the TCG. But, like, I think from now on we need to go Yama first. I think that's the correct way to do the combo. But we still have a... I haven't messed up the combo, by the way. I just need to... I just had to use my Gruesome Grave Squirmer slightly earlier. And we have to do the combo slightly differently. And it's a little bit less optimal. But it's not too bad. So we want to add this to hand. No. So we can get tracked in rotation. And then we can go into Yama through this. Usually we'd go Desiree, but I don't think we have the luxury of going into Desiree, because I do want to go through the Yama line. Okay. So Luri. Link into Yama. By the way, I've cut Appaloosa. Like, Appaloosa is still legal, but I don't have it in my extra deck. That's how tight this extra deck is. Have I used Engraver's Grave effects? No, I haven't. So we still have that as a body, which is going to be useful. But we'll go Chain Link 1. And I think we do have the luxury of using Lacrima here, because we have a Luri Engrave that we can shuffle back. So a little bit of burn damage here. And then we want to use Engraver's effects. Shuffle this back. So I think it is just, like, slightly easier to go Yama first. I think the combo that we're doing now means that we can't get out a Varudras here, unfortunately. Because we kind of messed that up. So unfortunately, I don't think we can get out Varudras, but we can still go for a Caesar play. So yeah, we'll go for a Caesar play here. So we'll go Rage Caesar. Yeah. So in order to do that, we need to do this. If I did the combo correctly, I would have been able to go for a Varudras instead of Rage Caesar. But I think the most optimal board here would be Rage Caesar. And we special on this. This wasn't my only option either, by the way. I think I could have done some other stuff. But I feel like this is the best end board here. We have two really good hand traps as well. So, also, I did actually have an extra body with Phantom. I don't think it would have gotten me anything. So I think we'll just stay with this. And then just, like, save the Terran Incarnate for the follow-up as an easy way to make Phantom without sacrificing our Spirit Engrave. Apo is on all of my end boards with it, at least 2 negates. Can't imagine cutting it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you can't imagine cutting it, but, like, I bet you've cut something really important to, like, keep the Apo in. Like, you probably don't run Almirage. I bet you don't run Almirage, right? Either that, or maybe you've cut Muckraker. Some people cut Muckraker. At some point, like, Trinity Yuga was cutting Muckraker. And honestly, I can't argue with you that, like, cutting that like keeping or cutting Apo is like one is better than the other, because I honestly don't know. Like, I'm not a supercomputer that can like evaluate like the exact extra deck build. Like, we need like 16 to 17 extra deck slots, and it's honestly like there's no clear-cut way of like what boss monster to cut. Like you can cut the second Phantom, but then you're stopping yourself from doing certain combos. You can cut the Rudras, but then you're getting rid of like a very good endboard option. You can cut Muckraker, but then now if you draw the Fiendsmith engine, you literally cannot go into the Yubel engine without Muckraker. You can cut Beatrice, but then the Fiendsmith engine like serves no purpose to get into the Yubel engine. The Fiendsmith engine is basically just a Desiree maker. So it's like, you definitely can't cut that, like, but it's like, I really don't want to cut the Apo, but like I have to, because it's like, for me, in my opinion, Apo is like a quote-unquote win more card, but at the same time, Apo is like so good anyway that like it's really good to have. Like, but like I went with the decision to cut Apo. Like technically Caesar's kind of cuttable, because it's like most of the time when you go for 2 level 6s, you're making Beatrice. So like, but then again, like Caesar does come up. Like Caesar came up in that combo that I just did. Caesar mainly comes up in like combos where you're fiend locked as well, where you can't go into Beatrice. So there's that as well. Like Salamangre Almirage is cuttable, but if you cut it, then that means you either have to run a brick in your main deck, or like your opening Spirit Gates is no longer a 1-card combo. Like, it's just too hard to like cut all of them, because there's like a really good argument that you need all of them. Sure, there are some things which are like uncuttable, like Moon of the Closed Heaven, you can't really cut that. Same with Sequence. But like, if you think about it, technically Lacrima is cuttable. Because like, you don't need to go into Lacrima. You could just go straight into Desiree. And if you really need to, you can go into like Shalvara and then use Shalvara to make the Beatrice instead. Actually, that's not true, because it Fiend locks you. So I guess actually, yeah, you kind of do need Lacrima to go into Beatrice. So yeah, scratch that. Technically, you don't need the second Phantom, but like the second Phantom allows you to do like combos that you wouldn't normally be able to do. You could cut Desiree, but then it's like, if you have the Fiendsmith engine just to run Lacrima, then like, and also like if you cut Desiree, then you're missing out on the double Omni Negate board, and I do like the double Omni Negate board. Like, I don't know, it's honestly too hot. I think it's just down to player preference. Wow, what a pathetic end board. So you've got, this is the classic. Why is everyone playing this deck? This deck sucks. I get why people are playing it in the event, because it's like in the event you're limited to like specific decks, and like this is actually like decent on the tier list in that event. But like in regular Master Duel, like this is what, like a board wipe, a spell and trap negate, and like ascend, right, for like a level 10 or higher, level 8 or higher, or 3k or more attack. I can pretty easily deal with this. Or maybe not, actually. We'll see. I think I have enough ways to play through this. I mean, this is a pretty decent hand, so... Okay, let's see if we can break this. I do have cross out for hand traps as well, which is pretty nice. Interesting. I think that's kind of premature. That's not the thing that I would have negated. That's actually really good for me. He's basically wasted his first interrupt. Because I actually didn't need this to resolve. Because I have 1-for-1 for Lotus, and I have the Dark Beckoning Beast in hand already. In fact, I've thrown as well if like something else gets negated. So that's actually perfect for me. I'm very tempted to go for an early Phantom, actually. I think we'll save the Phantom purely because they do have the board wipe, and the board wipe will just get rid of my Phantom along with everything else, and I can't negate that. So I'd rather, like, save the Phantom for later on in the combo. I think we'll go normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast next, actually, because Throne is a very good extender. And then maybe I'll go 1-for-1 next, actually. Yeah, actually, I do like this play. We'll go 1-for-1 next, discarding Spirit so that we can use Spirit as a material for a Phantom. And I think we'll summon Phantom before we summon out Spirit of Yubel with Lotus effect. And actually, we can also choose to save the opening of the Spirit Gates activation for later. So we'll go 1-for-1. And I think I'll go into Almirage as well. So I'll go 1-for-1, I'll go Almirage. In fact, with Almirage, I could even, if I wanted to, I can go into SP. And then, like, force out some interactions. Okay, so I want to special summon this. I should have gone into Almirage first, but this is fine here. He might choose to board wipe me here. Which I can actually play through, because I've got Nightmare Pain and Opening the Spirit Gates. Okay. This is completely fine. Like I said, I've Opening the Spirit Gates and Nightmare Pain. So now we just make a Phantom, which will probably trigger his thing in Grave, but then we just immediately just activate it anyway. And then, yeah, I'm pretty sure we win this. Like, our hand was actually really, really good. And, like, the Exodia end board is weak. So yeah, we have Cross Out Designator for any hand traps here. We chain Phantom for this. Yep, this should be a pretty textbook going second game with Yubel. Breaking a low tier deck. Breaking the board of a low tier deck. Destroy this. And the Opening of Spirit Gates gives us the discard fodder as well. And even if we got drawn a lot, we could have used Cross Out Designator for the draw. So we'll activate this next. I'm so tempted to attack my Yubel into his thing to see if he actually activates the effect. It's optional, but I almost want to do it just for the lols. Like, I just kind of just want to do it for the lols, you know. But if we can find a more reliable way to OTK, then I'll do that instead, because I don't want to mess around too much. I want to keep it real, you know. Then again, he does actually have a 3k attack monster here. 3k defense monster. So he might just have like an easy OTK line like right here anyway. So this is going to get us Terra Incarnate. We can also make a second Phantom as well. And we also have the Nightmare Throne. So yeah, we basically just have everything. Let's go Throne here. Oh, actually, we should have gone Phantom first, but that's okay. It's slightly more efficient if we would have gone Phantom first, because we could have put the Yubel back in deck to immediately just bring it out from the deck instead of from the grave, but it's fine. We just go Phantom now. We already have like lethal on board, but I want to see, now that I have 4, now I can test out if he has if he wants to accidentally activate his thing. All right, let's see if this works. Come on, you know you want to. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Come on, do it. Do it. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Come on, come on. Just do it. It's a lot of attack. Like, it's 8,000 attack. Like, I have zero attack. Like, you could just win the duel here. You know, I have 0 attack. Like, come on. I misplayed. I misplayed. I thought your monster was 0 attack. Please don't activate your effect. Please. Oh my god. He's keeping me on edge here. Maybe he went AFK. after seeing the combo. And I might just win because of timeout or something. Come on, just do it. Just do it. I have lethal on board anyway. You might as well just do it. Oh, come on. Okay, you die anyway. Man, this guy's no fun. He didn't do the funny. Nice shield though. Too bad it was your downfall. Okay, so yeah, that's a textbook way of how you play through 4 interrupts. Yubel's not too bad going second. It's obviously nowhere near as good going first. And, you know, that was not the best example of, like, Yubel going second, because, like, that end board is really, really weak. Like, if you compare it to, like, other decks that can, like, make, like, way more interrupts, like, it would have been much harder. Just do what? I was trying to get the guy to make his Exodia 8,000 attack, because when it's involved in a battle, you can... It's optional, but you can, if you want to, use Exodia to just go... to just make its attack equal to your current life points. Okay, I hope this resolves. Okay, it resolves. Nice. Because if it doesn't resolve, then 1-for-1 actually is not full combo, unfortunately. If he Ash Blossom that, then 1-for-1 doesn't actually get me to full combo. Unless I had Necrocrypt Princess. Because if I had Necrocrypt Princess, then I could have just gone 1-for-1 for Fabled Luri. And then Luri gets me full combo into the Yubel engine anyway. But 1-for-1 is still going to serve a good purpose here, because we do actually have a good discard fodder with Fluid Loss here. So that's good. We have 2 Ash Blossoms, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's good because, like, if they do, like, max CS, like, late in the turn, then, like, I guess we can Ash Blossom this, but I don't think they're going to max CS, because they would have done so already. So we're going to go Squirmer to destroy here as well, because just because we want... This plays a little bit more into Nibiru, unfortunately, but, we can play through Nibiru anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. But this does just get us more bodies in grave for Phantom plays, so that we might be able to use our second Phantom as a body. So we want to go into Yama first. Unlike the TCG, with TCG I usually go into Moon first, but I think with Master Duel, going Yama first is slightly better. Purely because we don't have like Necrocrypt Princess. Like Necrocrypt Princess changes like so much. About how you go about doing the combos here. But I have played like both versions. It's just been a while since I played like the version without Necrocrypt Princess. Actually, that's kind of not true, because I've never played the Fiendsmith Yubel without Necrocrypt Princess, because Necrocrypt Princess came out at the same time as the Fiendsmith stuff in the TCG. Although I did play it a little bit. Okay, wait. This is kind of weird, actually. I think we go into the Fiendsmith engine now, and then use the extra body to link into Rage at some point. We can also use Rage as link material as well. I am definitely improvising this combo purely because our hand is like very, very weird. Like we have 1-for-1 and we have Lotus. But I'm pretty sure we do this with it. So we go into the Fiendsmith engine now. So that's a good thing to know about 1-for-1. And that's why 1-for-1 is actually very essential in the deck. Because it can either go into the Fiendsmith engine or it can go into Lotus. It can also go into Gruesome Grey Squirmer if like your Nightmare Pain gets like negated somehow. Okay, what do we do next? We want to go into Sequence at some point. But we could just like use this as link material. Oh, I have a genius idea. Check this out, guys. Okay, so we're actually not going to go into Sequence right now. What we're going to do is we're going to go into Rage. This will make sense later, but we have Engraver's Grave Effect, which we're going to use at some point. Wait, I need to sequence this correctly, though, actually. Okay, yeah, I think I know what to do. So we want to go this. We want to go Gruesome Grey Squirmer first. Okay, this is kind of some TCG tech that I've learned from TCG. but I'm applying it to Master Duel here. Okay, so this is the nice little combo that I like to do. I like to, in this board state here, which is a common board state you end up being in when playing Yubel, you Shavard, you destroy Spirit. I think I've done this once on stream before as well. And then you go Chain Link 1 Yama, Chain Link 2 Spirit. I don't think the Chain Link order matters most of the time, but sometimes it does. Okay, so with Chain Link 2, Spirit is going to summon Yubel from the deck. And then with Chain Link 1, key thing with Yama here is that not only do you summon Spirit of Yubel, but you also destroy a card, and that card being Rage. And another thing here is that, like, and then with Rage, since it was destroyed, you can add Engraver back to hand. And then now you can use Engraver's effect. And the beauty of this is that if you had Necro Crypt Princess, you would usually keep Necro Crypt Princess on the field here. And then at this point, Necro Crypt Princess would actually draw you a card, which is so good because, like, you've searched most of the cards from your deck. So the draw one from Necro Crypt is super valuable because you're so much more likely to draw a hand trap because you search like a lot of cards from your deck at this point in the combo. So yeah, super valuable combo here that I usually do in TCG. But at this point it's a bit weird because usually we would have Luri in the main deck at this point, but because we don't have Luri in the main deck, we can't really activate Tract right now. So we're gonna have to use Engraver's Grave effect, which I would have preferred to save for later in the combo, but we're gonna have to use it here, unfortunately. And then this is gonna get us into sequence because we want to get into sequence first to get us out of the Fiend Lock so we can summon Varudras. So we go into sequence and then we activate Shalvara to set the trap. That's why that's why this trap is so good, because we can just freely use like Rage for either destruction material or for link material. And this is also good if you're running Appaloosa, because you can use Rage as Appaloosa material, and then set the Abominable Chamber and just summon it back during your opponent's turn. Or if you have Sprite Elf, you can do the same. But Sprite Elf is like questionable if you want to put it in your extra deck. Like takes up too much space. Anyway, so now we're no longer Fiend Locks because Shalvara is off the field. We can summon Varudras because Varudras is a worm monster, not a fiend monster. So here comes Varudras. And then, okay, so we can go into Lacrima for a Caesar, but I think I'd rather summon a Desiree here. So in order to get Desiree, we are gonna have to use Tract, but instead of summoning Luri, can this be field or grave? Yeah, from the graveyard. Okay, so usually I would go Luri here, but since I want to go into Desiree, we actually need 3 Light Fiends in grave. So I'm actually going to add Engraver and then discard Engraver, giving us just enough materials for the Desiree. Because I think I value having Desiree over the Caesar. Just because 2 Omni Gates is very nice. And then, wait, what do we have in grave? Oh, right, yeah. So I guess we could summon, like, Lacrima, and then summon back the Desiree with Lacrima's effect, and then equip with that, but, like, that doesn't actually achieve anything, so we'll save the Tract in grave. And we'll just pass our turn here. So yeah, there we go. 2 Omni Negates, a Rage, and Phantom. This should be your standard end board. This is my preferred standard end board. But as you could have seen, as you saw just there, this doesn't have to be a Desiree. It can be a Caesar as well. If you prefer to summon Caesar instead of Desiree. This is why, like, Desiree is kind of cuttable. Okay. Check this out. Depending on what they discard, I might still be able to negate this. So they're going to discard 2, and this can't be responded with monster effects because they discarded 2 monsters, right? So I can't respond with monster effects. However, if we go Chainlink 2, Abominable Chamber of the Unchained, and then we go Chainlink 3, Desiree, we can now negate the unnegatable Forbidden Droplet. And I think this is the second time that I've done this on stream. But yeah, this is an amazing tech that you guys should be implementing in your gameplay. And now they've also wasted 2 of their starters, which to be fair, they might have multiple copies. But unless they have another board breaker... Okay, and I think we... Oh, we can Ash Blossom this. We're definitely Ash Blossoming this. And then we still have Varudras for another board breaker. And then whatever starter they have in hand, we can negate with Phantom. So this is literally a guaranteed victory here. I see no card that can actually stop me here. Yeah, this is going to get negated by Varudras. Literally, this is basically a guaranteed victory here. And then no matter what they summon, I can negate it with Phantom. That was absolutely amazing. I bet that guy didn't expect me to be able to negate an unnegatable Forbidden Droplet. But, yeah. I told you I get a win streak here. Literally haven't lost since I declared that I'm no longer losing. And we're back to where we started, but, like, that's why I wasn't worried about D-ranking, because I can easily just make it back. Like, I'm just built different. Yeah, Omni Negates are way too valuable. That's why I prefer it, because, like, if we had the Caesar there instead of the Desiree, we would have lost. Because we would have gotten Forbidden Dropleted, he would have negated probably my Caesar and my Varudras, and my Varudras wouldn't have been able to negate that, because I can't respond with monster effects. And whereas Desiree is the only card that can actually negate unnegatable things, as long as you have a thing that can chain as chaining 2, then you can use Desiree as chaining 3. Okay, I don't really want to Ash this, because they might just have another starter in hand. So we're gonna... Or I'm tempted to draw. Depending on what they add, I might draw them. If they're playing heroes... Oh, okay. I don't want to draw them, because I think Fluorloss is a much better card here. So I'm gonna save my Fluorloss, and I'm not gonna draw them. Okay, this is really annoying, because... After I Fluorloss, they're gonna get a Unicorn Rip. And that is very harmful for my extra deck specifically, because there's a bunch of 1-ups that I don't want to see going. And I'm kind of wishing that I drawed them now, but like, at the same time, if I drawed them, they probably would have done a really good combo. So like, I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna chain the Fluorloss to the Fusion Summon here. And hopefully this gets us... Hopefully we can't negate this. Okay, it resolves. Let's go. It's definitely lucky of us. Yep, this Unicorn is definitely going to be painful, Clock. But at least we have Fluorloss in play right now. So that's good. Ooh. So it sends. So we can chain Maxi at some point. Okay. They do get 1 extra deck rip, and they might get a second one when my turn starts and I start doing stuff, but there's not much we can do about that. That was not the correct choice, by the way. Because I have 2 of those in my extra deck. You should have chosen, like, Requiem or something that makes sense. Like, Requiem is crippling. Choosing the Phantom does nothing. Because I already have one. Okay, that's the effect negate. So, he can negate a monster effect. Okay, so I think he's choosing to pass here. We can Maxi during our opponent's turn then, in that case, which is pretty good. Okay, Birth. This is going to be an interesting game. It's not going to be easy, though. We can discard the draw with our 1-for-1. I kind of want to start with Tract. Oh. Actually, this Engraver is not great. Okay, so we're definitely using Ash Blossoms on that. He is going to get an extra deck rip here, though. He might choose the second Phantom, which is, like, fair enough, I suppose. Because, like, Phantom is pretty good for breaking boards. So I can see what he was going for, but I still don't agree with it. Because, like, cutting Requiem cuts me off from an entire engine. So, like, I see what he was going for, but, like, I still don't agree with it. Like, I think what you would do is you cut Requiem, then you cut Yama. Like, that just sounds already just, like, way better. Like, if I don't have Requiem and I don't have Yama, I'm basically just not comboing. But hey, I guess he doesn't want me to have Phantom. Okay, so I think we have a better target for 1-for-1 now, because we just 1-for-1 for Engraver. Actually, first we track to try and bait out some interaction here. Does this activate on resolution? It does, actually. Ah, that's an issue. Okay, so unfortunately he is going to be able to banish my Lurie. But that's, yeah, that's just unfortunate. I don't think there's any way I could have played around that, to be honest. Like, actually, maybe, like, activating the 1-for-1 was, like, the way to go, but... Yeah, I think this is actually going to be a little bit tricky to play through, come to think of it. I'm actually not sure I win this. Okay, the good news is that we have a normal summon. Which is actually going to be very key to us winning here. So, he's probably going to use the effect negate on this, like, right now. He still has one more effect negate. Oh, I can't play through this. Unfortunately, I actually just can't play through this. And I think this Unicorn is actually going to win in the grind game. But I do need to, like, get these interactions out of the way, though. So I am going to go and attempt to go into the Fiendsmith engine. Wait, let me see if I can bait something out. I honestly don't know if I can win this, but we'll try. I don't think we lose any progress, though, because we just ranked up, though, so that's good. Okay, I'm going to force out the Monster Negate here by attempting to send Kit close to the graveyard. This also might get us some draws with Max C as well. And if we draw into a Throne or something like that, then that could be very, very key to us winning. Because we are not winning the grind game when they have something like a Cashtera Unicorn ripping from our extra deck once per turn. And it's going to be very hard to out the Cashtera Unicorn because they have Birth just to bring it back once per turn. Okay, so there's the Monster Negate forced out. And it basically achieved the same thing that this play was going to do anyway. He's going to mill 5, and if he special summons from... And I actually kind of want him to special summon from this mill 5. He milled a Shuffler, which is really annoying. Oh, that Shuffler's actually so annoying. Oh, I should have used Engraver first. Okay. This Maxi needs to get me something, because... Yeah, okay. I misplayed here, because I didn't realize that they can mill Shufflers. I completely forgot about that. But yeah, I definitely should have, in retrospect, I should have used Engraver's effect preemptively, in case they mill a Shuffler, but I wasn't thinking that far ahead. Okay, I am losing a body here. Ugh, this is so bad. Okay, so we're going to bait out the Shuffler anyway. We're going to force him to use it. I guess we shuffle back the Requiem. Yeah, you can just use the shuffler here. Oh, this is so bad. I think we lose the grind game now. Or because I mean, to be fair, even if I played that correctly and like summoned the engraver first, he would have shuffled back one of my engravers and I wouldn't be able to play through that, unfortunately. So I guess I was cooked either way, to be fair. Even if I didn't make that misplay. So I guess the only hope is that like I floor loss. Like he starts special summoning a bunch and I like floor loss him and then draw into a spirit, but like it's not good. It's not looking good, guys. Oh, are you off, Raphael? Thanks for tuning in. Regards from the UK, back to Switzerland. Back at you, mate. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, the Unicorn is like such a powerhouse against like my deck specifically. Going straight to battle phase. Very interesting. I guess he didn't have enough cards to OTK me. Maybe I shouldn't have shuffled back my Requiem. It's okay. I kind of had no choice, though. Wait, this is his graveyard. I just realized. I thought this was my graveyard, but no, this is his. He has an engraver engraved. Okay, interesting he couldn't do anything there. Ooh, previous map is not too bad. That sucks. That actually sucks. If he didn't have Max C there, like, oh, that's really bad, though. Yeah, I mean, my edge deck is crippled. Like, I can't win this. I honestly can't win this. My Requiem's gone as well. I think we Pyrrhius map and, like, wall up. And, like, maybe, like, try to win with Nightmare Pain. Because he definitely seems to be, like, struggling... He definitely seems to be, like, struggling with, like, getting a combo started. So maybe I might just, like, outgrind him with, like, Nightmare Pain. I'm thinking if I want to activate Fleur Loss. He's not going to be special summoning from the deck, so I think, yeah. Oh, he does have the Monster Negate, though. Yeah, I can't play through the Monster Negate. Like, this is a once per turn Monster Negate. Yeah. Come think about if I saw further ahead, I probably should have activated Fleur Loss first in case he like fusion summons during my turn. Okay, so luckily he sent Kashtira, Tillerman's Kashtira. That is a lucky ass mill, but we can chain Fleur Loss, funny enough. So we'll see how this goes. But then again, if I preemptively Fleur Loss, then that would have just telegraphed my play, and he could have just chosen to like send like a random Tillermans and also chosen not to activate the effective fusion summon. So like, funny enough, like this is actually the correct play because like it actually guarantees me a draw, as opposed to me not getting a draw. I mean, here's the thing: I actually don't want to I can't Ash Blossom it because he chain blocks it. But no, as soon as even if he didn't mill a shuffler, because of the way that this thing works, like he just needed to mill any tier name, basically. Oh well. Okay, it's fine. We tried our bestest. And by the way, those first 2 banishes did not do anything to stop me. I guess what it did do is that it, like, guaranteed him... Well, it didn't even guarantee him. It kind of, like, made it more likely that I don't go first action Phantom. Or, like, an early Phantom. But I had a second one, so if I did have, like, 2 Yubels in hand, I would just gone first action Phantom. But whatever, okay. I'm not going to question his decisions, because he won in the end, so... And although luckily we didn't lose any progress there, because we were at the bottom of the rank. I'm pretty confident that I'm not going to D-rank. I said that last time when I D-ranked, but, like, that was just really unlucky. At least we haven't been misplaying too much today. I mean, we have a little bit, but, like, they haven't been, like, too terrible misplays. Like, the misplay I made in the last game was kind of like a hindsight misplay, and it didn't even, like, matter in the end. Where do I Ash Blossom this deck? But, okay, looks like we're facing Rogue again. I think we Ash Blossom the level 4 normal or Pendulum Summon. I think. I have no idea. Whoa, Cellatrice. Cellatrice jump scare. I think we Ash this. I don't know if that's correct or not, but it feels correct. So I'm gonna do it. I'm usually not scared of this deck, but like with a hand like this that's kind of dodgy, I don't know about my chances. I mean, this hand could be worse, to be fair. It could be worse. It's like not terrible, but like it could be worse. Because at least we have 2 pushers and a Call by the Grave. Oh wait, they're playing White Forest stuff? Ooh, that's kind of spicy. Do we control a spellcaster? Oh, it works! I can see the synergies. That's actually pretty spicy. I like it. When you have a moment, can you explain the line after using Beatrice? I don't really know what to do when being blocked by Raker. Okay, so you do at least understand that you go Raker, and then you go Raker into Lotus. You go Lotus into Spirit, Spirit into Nightmare Pain. Nightmare Pain, you search Grave Squirmer. So at this point, you should have a Muckraker, and then you summon Yubel from deck. You should have a Muckraker and a Yubel on the field. Then you go Gruesome Grave Squirmer. I think you go Gruesome Grave Squirmer, Special Summon, and destroy Yubel, just to get more materials. It usually doesn't matter, but like, it's a good habit. Although it does play into Nib in some combos, but in this case, you've gone through the Fiendsmith line, so, like, if Nib is live, and there's nothing you can do about it. Anyway, okay, so, yeah, you add Gruesome Grave Squirmer, you summon Gruesome Grave Squirmer, and then you destroy Yubel with Gruesome Grave Squirmer. So at this point, you should have a Spirit Engrave, a Lotus Engrave, a Yubel Engrave, a Terra Incarnate on the field, along with a Gruesome Grave Squirmer on the field, and then a Muckraker, but you can't use the Muckraker as link material. And then with the, at this point, you go for a Phantom, just because you have the materials. So you shuffle, actually, it depends, really. You can go Phantom later, actually. So yeah, we don't need to go Phantom now. Actually, instead we go into Yama using Terra Incarnate and Gruesome Grave Squirmer. And then you use Yama to search for Shalvara. And then you use Gruesome Grave Squirmer to bring back Spirit of Yubel. And you're actually going to use this Spirit of Yubel as link material to go into Rage using Yama and Spirit of Yubel. And the Spirit of Yubel has just been summoned by Gruesome Grave. Actually, hold on. No, scratch that. Because we have enough. I'm thinking TCG combos. Because we have 2 Phantoms in Master Duel, so you have the luxury of going into 2 Phantoms. So instead of using the Spirit of Yubel to go into Rage, you're going to make, at this point in the combo, you make a Phantom using Terra Incarnate and Lotus. Actually, no, scratch that. You use Yubel and Lotus to go into a Phantom. And then you use... Okay, so this depends. If you have a Dark Beckoning Beast in Graveyard, well, actually, if you have a Dark Beckoning Beast in Graveyard, you don't always need to go into Muckraker to do that. So actually, ignore Dark Beckoning Beast, because if you had Dark Beckoning Beast, then you wouldn't have had to go into Muckraker. So let's say you don't have Dark Beckoning Beast, you would use the Yubel and the Lotus to go into a Phantom, and then we're going to use that Phantom to go into Rage using Phantom as material and using Yama as material. So now you have a Rage, and you should have a Terran. So you've used the Yubel and the Lotus as material, but you should still have a Terra Incarnate and a Spirit Engrave and a Spirit of Yubel Engrave. So after that, you go. So you want to trigger the Yama Engrave, but you also want to keep. Hold on. Okay, this is too hard to visualize. I need to show you like in an actual like combo demo. And I'm actually curious myself, because like it is slightly different from TCG, so like I'm thinking, because like now we have 2 Spirit of Yubels, so that does change things, because we can, because like I just said in the combo there, we can use Spirit of Yubel to go into Rage instead of using the Gruesome Grave Skirmer early. So actually, oh yeah, actually, because we've used the Spirit of Yubel to go into Rage, now we still have the Gruesome Grave Skirmer. So at this point, you have a Rage on field, and then you just activate the Gruesome Grave Skirmer because we haven't used it yet. And then we summon Spirit, so you should have a Spirit on field and a Unchained Soul of Rage on field with a Muckraker as well, which has always been there. And then you go, now that you have Yama in Graveyard, you can go Shavara, destroy Spirit of Yubel, and then trigger Yama and trigger Spirit. So at this point, you are Fiend locked, so even though you have 2 level 10s, you can't go into Varudras. But we can make use of those extra. In fact, actually, sorry. Instead of summoning with Yama, you summon a level 6 Fiend. So you would summon something like Fiendsmith Engraver, or something like that. Or, because we're playing Master Duel, maybe Fiendsmith Lacrima. Actually, summoning Fiendsmith Lacrima is better because you can make use of the burn effect during your opponent's turn as well. Although use the effects sparingly, because sometimes you shuffle back a Fiend and you realize, oh crap, I needed that Fiend in the graveyard. So yeah, at that point you would have, so we go Chainlink 1 Spirit, Chainlink 2 Yama, and then we go Yama to summon a level 6 Fiend, and then Spirit to summon Yubel. And I just realized if we kept the Lotus Engrave, we might actually be able to save that from Monster Negate. But at the same time, we do need to summon Phantom, so we might actually... The Yubel on field might not last. Okay, either way, we should have a Shalvar on field, a level 6 Fiend, which we can use to go into Caesar. So we go into Caesar with those 2, and we still have the Rage on field, so we don't need to set the trap, because the Rage will be kept on field. And then we have a Yubel on field. Oh, snap. Oh, we didn't use Yama's effect to destroy. So we can actually... We have to chain link sequence it correctly. So we have to go chainlink 1 Yama. So yeah, chainlink 1 Yama, chainlink 2 Spirit. So chainlink 2 Spirit will summon Yubel. And then chainlink 1 Yama will summon a level 6 Fiend and then destroy Yubel. And then that way we can get out Terra Incarnate from... Actually, no, wait. We don't want to do that. Because then Terra Incarnate will blow up our whole board. So I think we go with the thing that I previously said. Keep Yubel on the board and then let Yubel destroy itself. No, we don't let Yubel destroy itself. We use Yubel to summon a second Phantom. Because we haven't summoned our second Phantom yet. So now we summon our second Phantom. But we're going to have to use the Yubel on field. So yeah. Oh crap. Okay. This is an issue because we have the Called by the Grave. However, they have an Omni Negate. So that's an issue. And unfortunately, I don't think we have a Typhon. Yeah, we don't have a Typhon because we don't have space for it. Okay. What can we do with this? So yeah, that's the combo. I can show it to you afterwards in solo mode. I just need to figure out, because this is a decent hand for breaking boards with the talents. But like the maxi like changes everything. Okay, if I called by the maxi and he omni-negates it, I'm like low-key not too mad about that. Because maybe we just go like... I'm not sure actually. I am not sure. I think we have to. If he omni-negates it, then he omni-negates it. I am thinking about doing talents to draw to. Just to like, oh, it resolves. Interesting. I'm kind of glad it resolves. That actually gives me a lot more freedom here. Also, it makes my talents live. Because if he's gonna omni-negate something, like my talents can now just steal a card. Okay, now talents is live. However, it's probably gonna get omni-negated. Then again, there is a decent amount of stuff we can do with an opening of Spirit Gates. So I do actually kind of value the Spirit Gates more than the talents. Because like the talents doesn't actually get us full combo, but it does bait out an Omni-Negate. So I think we're gonna use the talents first. This is gonna force the Omni-Negate from Sylvia. Okay. And then now we go opening the Spirit Gates and hope they don't have an answer to opening the Spirit Gates. We can at least end on a Phantom here. Not sure if it's gonna be enough, but like we do what we can against a full combo end board. Which by the way played through an Ash Blossom offline, so that's annoying. Oh, it negates the effects, okay. Well, unfortunately we can't make a Phantom. But we tried. No, honestly, not much we can do about that. This card's really good. Why have I never seen this card? That's actually an Omni-Negate. Okay. If this Terra Incarnate was like something better, like a Throne, then maybe we'd have stand a chance. But like, they might have had an answer to that as well. So, oh well. Are we in D rank mode again? Hold on. I think our next game is like another D rank mode. That blows, man. Like, and there's like literally nothing I could have done about this game. It's just unlucky. Like, I don't mind losing the odd game here and there, but like, it's just losing like 5 games in a row when I'm in D rank mode. Like, that's annoying. It hasn't been 5 games, but like, just like I hate how like the only losses I have is like 3 in a row on D rank mode specifically. And they're all like games that I can't really do anything about. It's like the most unlucky thing ever. And then we just get a casual 4 win streak against players who are absolute ass. Which, by the way, this player is definitely not ass, because he's figured out how to play Valmonica with White Forest, which is actually pretty genius. Like, this guy's definitely a good player. This is Valmonica, White Forest, Azamina. That's insane. And I have no qualms with this deck. This looks really like competent. Because like Valmonica is really bad, but that's only when it's on its own. But like Valmonica, when paired with like these 2 archetypes, like hell yeah. Like you have an Omni-Negate, like you have enough interrupts to stop like a push from a standard Yubel hand. Like that's solid as heck. And he has Fiendsmith stuff in here as well. He knows what he's doing. This guy knows what he's doing. And it looks like he's managed to keep the deck, like, relatively thin as well. Very impressive. Anyway. Hello, OD. Welcome to the stream. Is this the trying to explain meme in view? Yeah. No, I was even doing the gestures in, like, I was even doing the trying to explain gestures in real life. Like, no cap. I was actually doing that. Well, you couldn't see it because I don't have a webcam, so... Yeah. Man, why are you gonna call me out like that? Well, it's actually doing that. Yeah, that's what you get when you get me trying to do a combo in my head. Oh my god, look at this cat! It's on a sushi conveyor belt. That's so cute. I just realized that. Oh, look at the pearly. It's got sushi. It's got all the fish it can eat. Oh my god. It's asking for more fish. Look. It's so cute. Man, I freaking love pearlies. I wish I could get a cat, but it's probably too much work to like take care of because I live alone, so. And also, my landlord does not allow pets, so there's that as well. Yeah, you're welcome. Did that make sense? Do you have any questions, actually? I can go for it again real quick, because I think I've established it in my head while this guy combos. So this is after Muckraker. Muckraker, you summon Samsardi Lotus. Lotus into Spirit. Spirit into Nightmare Pain. Nightmare Pain destroys Spirit, get Gruesome Grave Squirmer. Spirit summons Yubel. Gruesome Grave Squirmer, summon itself and destroy Yubel. Yubel summon Terra Incarnate. Link the two into Unchained Soul, Lord of Yama. Yama adds Shalvara. You make a Phantom using Yubel and Terra Incarnate. We'll do that. I don't think it matters if you use Yubel and Terra Incarnate or if you use Yubel and Lotus, but you definitely have to use Yubel because we're going to summon that from deck later on anyway. So you make a Phantom here. You use the Phantom and the Yama. You link those two into Unchained Soul of Rage. And then you use Gruesome Grave Squirmer now. You summon Spirit of Yubel from the grave. And then you activate Shalvara, destroying Spirit of Yubel. You go specifically Chainlink 1 Yama. Very important that Yama's Chainlink 1. You have to do Yama Chainlink 1, otherwise Yubel will miss the timing. Actually, no, sorry. We're not destroying Yubel, so it doesn't matter. But do Yama Chainlink 1 anyway, because it's a good habit. So Yama Chainlink 1, Spirit Chainlink 2. Spirit summons Yubel, and then Yama summons a level 6 Fiend that you use for the Fiendsmith combo. So now you should have Shalvara on the field, a level 6 Fiend, and then a Yubel on the field, and a Unchained Soul of Rage on the field. And then you overlay the 2 level 6 Fiends into Caesar, and then you let the Yubel destroy it. No, actually, sorry. And then you use the Yubel and another probably Spirit in Graveyard to summon a Phantom of Yubel. Yeah, that's what you do. Okay, so we're in D rank mode now. Yeah, so the end board is just Caesar, Rage, and Phantom of Yubel. Yeah, and a Muckraker as well, because the Muckraker can protect you from some stuff. Does popping the Raker with no, it doesn't actually. In fact, it's not good to pop the Muckraker because the Muckraker can serve as a protection, and like you're destroying a Spirit of Yubel, which is going to replace itself anyway, right? So it's much better to destroy Spirit of Yubel because you can just replace itself, because it replaces itself with a Yubel. And yeah, like keeping the Muckraker on board, and actually come to think of it, even though it does replace itself with a Yubel, you're still just going to be using that Yubel as material to go into a Phantom anyway. So to be fair, it doesn't matter that much. Actually, I think it does matter, because I think you need to summon Yubel from the deck to actually have enough materials to go into the second Phantom, I think. Okay, let's hope I really hope I win this, but I'm up against True Draco, so I might just get Floodgated to death. Okay, guys, if I D-rank again, unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to end stream, because I honestly can't play on that much tilt. Like, getting unlucky twice in a row, I need to just reset and just wait for tomorrow's stream. As much as I can pretend that it doesn't affect me, there is a limit to my zenness. So, the first time I got D-ranked with 3 unlucky games in a row, I was like, no, that's fine. It's the beginning of the stream. Like, I have enough energy to keep on streaming. It's fine. And as I said, like, I got 4 wins in a row very easily. I just bursted through that rank. Like it was nothing. And then now, as soon as I'm in this rank, suddenly I'm just getting 3 unlucky games in a row to force me to D-rank. And I don't know why. It's actually just purely unlucky. Oh, that is if I don't lose this game. And hopefully Droll would win me this game. Okay, I'm actually going to lock in here. I just need to pay attention to what these cards do. I just hope I don't get floodgated. During your main phase, immediately after this effect resolves, summon 1. If this card sends that you can target 1 spell trap and go destroy it. This is all True Draco. Gain that. First time, should be summoned. You destroy. Okay, can't be destroyed a battle. Once per turn, you destroy 1 card you control in your or in your hand. Add 1 True Draco. Okay. I think they've already used that. They haven't used that yet. Give me tribute summon. Okay, so tributes. I know that this archetype like tributes spells and traps, right? Okay. I think a Droll hurt them a lot. To tribute summon this card, you can tribute face it. Once per turn, when an opponent activates a card or effect, you can tribute. Or you can quick effect, you can add 1. Okay, interesting. Are there any other known cards? So they added Disciples, and I think they made use of that there. Okay, this is a pretty decent hand, so hopefully this works out. If they start flipping floodgates, then we could be in trouble here. But let's just hope they didn't draw them. Okay, so we do have to use Period Map as our first option here. I really don't like this matchup though, because usually they just activate floodgates against me, and it's like, Yubel is very, very weak to floodgates, so this isn't a quick effect, right? That's a quick effect? Okay. But they can't summon it on my turn unless they have a spell and trap that does so. And even then, I have a feeling we can just about deal with it. Because it's only a single pop. The thing that I can't deal with is floodgates. But I can deal with a pop. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate this. And we can use tracks later in the combo. Because if all things go well, the tracks would just, like, get us to pop off. Sorry I'm not reading chat, by the way. I really want to lock in this game, because this is my D-rank game. And I actually have a chance of winning this. Because these are 2 unknowns here. I wouldn't mind an imperm. If I get impermed, I'll be fine with that. Okay, no imperm. I would have rather that it was an imperm, because at least I get, like, unknowns out of the way. Could be some solemn cards, which could be interesting. He might be waiting to, like, negate a link summon or something. Did I add this with Period Map? Okay, he's thinking about something. There can be only one. Okay, so here's a floodgate we need to deal with. This is going to be tricky, but we can out this with a we can out this with an SP Little Knight. Okay, so we go into Almirage, and then we use opening... Oh, well, we could use Tract instead, and maybe save opening with Spirit Gates for a more important summon. Which I do like. So hopefully SP Little Knight saves us here. I think I'll go Tract to get the... because I think Tract is like the least important thing. Because we can always get... If we go full combo, then we can just go into the Fiendsmith engine using Moon of the Closed Heaven anyway. So, and then maybe we can save the other things in our hand for extenders. Okay, so no interruptions here. Okay, so hopefully this SP Little Knight resolves. We won't be able to attack directly, but that is completely fine. As long, and especially if this SP Little Knight resolves, I think we might be able to win this game. If this gets solemned, then that's a big issue. But we can still at least like go for Yubel and Nightmare Pain, which might like help us with the grind game here. Okay, so there's no Solemn Judgment because we were able to activate the effect. If he had Judgment, then he would have like negated the summon. So this effect has activated. If he has Imperm, then I can chain SP Little Knight and everything resolves anyway, and then I basically win. So it's looking good for us. I don't think we're D-ranking today. What on earth is this? Okay, don't panic. If this card is sent from the... You can target one monster with field destroy it. You can activate the effects. You can target one true in your special summon. Also, you can activate it during your opponent's main phase and move on. Okay. That is not currently doing anything. And he doesn't appear to be activating the effect now. He's just flipping it face up. We're gonna chain this because not only does it free up our extra monster zone, but it also prevents him from tributing this along with that. Oh, I thought he was gonna tribute the trap. Hold on. Does it require? Oh, because it's a level 8, so for a tribute summon, you actually need 2 tributes. Okay, so we successfully stopped him. And now we just combo off and just go crazy, right? So this... So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go and summon Lotus. Okay. We are safe. We are safe from a D rank. And all because I am an absolute god at this game. Okay, this is what happens when I lock in. This is what happens when I lock in. We got very lucky there. We got very lucky there, honestly. But one misplay and I would not have survived that. So, but we also got lucky. So, phew. Okay. We can kind of relax now because I'm pretty sure they have like no interactions. So my plan for OTKing here is gonna involve probably a Varudras. Because they have no monsters. And then we're going to get some Yama action going in there as well. We can add this back for more discard fodder. I think we'll use Squirmer now. Destroy Yubel. This will get us some materials. Remember, don't use Goose and Greg Squirmer as Chainlink too, because you might make your Yubel miss the timing if you're planning to destroy Yubel with Squirmer. We'll summon this. We're going into Yama next. We also have Throne as well. So Yama using this and this. So we have Gruesome Grave Squirmer and a bunch of other stuff. Okay, so I think we're gonna go. Oh, you know what? You know what I like actually. I think we need to make another Phantom here actually, just so that we can get the stuff into the deck. And also, I want to trigger Yama's effect in Graveyard as well. So we're gonna link the Phantom and the Yama into a Rage here. And then we're gonna use Sharvara here to get us out enough damage for lethal, I think. So Chain Link 1 and Chain Link 2. So we have Gruesome Grave Squirmer as well. We don't need to destroy a card here. And then we can just go into the Fiendsmith engine here. Not only does this get us out of the Fiend block, but it also gets us into the Fiendsmith engine. So there's that. We'll set the trap just in case we mess up the OTK. Which I'm sure we're not going to do. Okay. So Varudra... Hold on. Let's just go through the Fiendsmith stuff. There's probably a quicker line for OTKing here, but, like... This is fine, honestly. We get sequence. I'm running out of time, though. Rudras. Because we don't have time, I think we'll go straight into Desiree. So 1, 2, and 3. There was a line for OTK here. Okay. There was definitely a line for like OTK here, but like the timer was making me panic a little bit. There was definitely a smoother line for OTK, but I was just kind of going through the going first combo and then like OTKing at some point. Definitely could have done that better. But at least we didn't D-rank. So yeah, the plan was like that might not have been lethal, but at least we would have had, like, 2 Omni-Negates, which is enough to, like, stop them when they're top decking. Also, Varudras can destroy a card, so I'll just destroy their trap card. It should be enough. I don't know if the field spell could activate at some point, but, like, we have... Yeah, like, 2 Omni-Negates is enough. Okay, this is a very interesting hand. Luckily, we do have a cross-out designator to stop any interruptions. At least, hopefully. If they activate, like, Ghost Ogre, we don't actually have a Ghost Ogre in deck to cross out, but... okay, smooth sailings with that effect resolving. I think we add Squirmer here still, yeah. We can normal summon the Floor Loss during this combo as well. For an extra body. So we definitely want to destroy here because we're going to be using Terra Incarnate and Yubel as our Phantom materials. And we're going to go into Yama first, as we usually do in Master Duel version, Master Duel format. Okay, so Yama. Getting a Shalvara, and then now we go Phantom. So they could have nibbed us here, because that was... No, actually, no, they couldn't have. 1, 2, yeah, that was actually the 4th summon. Usually when we start with a Lotus, that would have been like the 6th summon. But this is just a unique scenario where we have got out Phantom on exactly the 5th summon. And we could only do that with this specific hand. Okay, and here's where the normal summon comes in, because we actually want the Yama to be engraved before we use Shalvara's effect. So this is where we're going to normal summon the Fluolos to be material for our Rage. This is a very rare combo, but I was prepared for like a scenario like this, because I've actually had like scenarios like this in TCG once or twice. Because you play enough games and you come up with like rare scenarios like surprisingly often, because like rareness is no longer rare in the face of infinity. So you play enough games and you eventually come across like almost every scenario. So here we're not destroying Rage because we don't have the Engraver engrave. But we still have a similar concept of using the Rage as link material to go into the Fiendsmith engine, which not only gets us out the Fiend block, so we're doing basically a similar thing that we did in exactly the last game. Where I was just going through the motions of doing a going first combo, when I should have been going through like a going second combo, but I've never really like learned like a go-to going second combo. Because especially when I don't really have... especially when you don't have a card like Access Code Talker, which just makes things easier. Because you just go into Access Code Talker and just attack the game, right? Because all you need is like Access Code Talker plus Varudras, which is actually very easy to go into. Especially with a 2-card combo. Either that or like Varudras plus like Yama and Shalvara. I think we go Varudras now. I'm not 100% sure though, so we'll go into this Fiendsmith engine first and see if we need it as... No, because there's no way for us to get the Yubel stuff from the grave. So I think, yeah, we'll just go Varudras now. Because it is slightly safer against, like, Imperm Nib. In case they've been holding that. Which I don't think they have been, because they've had no interaction so far. But, yeah. We're going to be summoning this anyway, so we might as well just get that out of the way. And then we go Fiendsmith engine, usually to make us a Desiree. Oh, wait, we do need an extra body, though. We don't have Necroquip, so... we actually need to use the Phantom as a body, which is kind of unavoidable here. Because either we use the Phantom or we can't make Varudras, and I'd rather have a Varudras. So I think we are going to have to use the Phantom as a body here, but I'm completely fine with that. So we're going to make a Desiree here. So we have Desiree, Varudras, and Rage as well. The Rage being the one in the graveyard. So yeah, we have 3 Light Fiends. Unfortunately, we don't have Lacrima the Crimson Tears either. Because usually we would have an extra Light Fiend in graveyard at this point. But unfortunately we... Ooh, actually, we do have the option of going Lacrima. Does this actually get us anything? So Lacrima... add Engraver to hand, and then discard Engraver, add Tract into Lurie. So we'll have 3 Light Fiends on field. Actually, yes, this is actually better if we do it this way. Because basically, we can actually get... we can actually have the same end board, but with slightly more follow-up than we usually would have. Because we will have some Light Fiends engraved remaining. So we don't want to special summon this. No, and this will go to our hand. And then now we can add Tract, and then we can use Tract to fusion summon, because we'll have... actually, we're going to have to... It's fine, it's still doable. I think we have to go into Moon of the Closed Heaven, and then use Engraver's Grave Effect, I think. So actually, maybe this didn't get us anything. It's okay, we'll find out. Okay, so I think we have to go... Yeah, we have to go Moon in the Closed Heaven here. Right? Yeah, we go Moon. And then we shuffle back the Luri to get the Engraver onto the field. Because Desiree actually requires us to have Engraver as one of the materials. So we don't want to shuffle back the sequence because that's going to be our thing the thing that we equip to Desiree. And then we're going to go this. Okay. So this actually gives us slightly more follow-up because we have the Engraver and the Lacrima engrave. And we can do a little bit of burn damage. So this is slightly more optimal, but it definitely is very time-consuming. So don't do this if you're low on time, for sure. But if you have the spare time like I do in this exact situation, then like just go for it. You might as well. And then so now we have this way we get to keep the Engraver engraved for follow-up. And this is something that we can only do with Fiendsmith Lacrima, by the way. Okay, so here we go. Double Omni Negate. And a Droll and Lockbird. Cross-out Designator. Unfortunately, we couldn't end with a Phantom. We had to use that as a body, but it was definitely worth it, so yeah. So yeah, we can negate Dark Ruler no more. We can pretty much negate Forbidden Droplet unless they send all 3 types. What on earth is this? Urgent Schedule. If your opponent controls more monsters than you, special summon 1 level 4 or lower and 1 level 5 or higher Earth Machine monsters from your deck, but negate their effects. Also, you can this set card. This only works if like, okay. I really want to save my Omni Negates for board breakers, because if he's playing Earth Machines as like a going second, and their effects are negated, right? So okay, so here that's going to be negated, so that's fine. However, we don't want them to go into a Link to, so here is where we use Chamber to go into Rage and link off their stuff. We're going to banish the Ancient Gear Golem as well, by the way. So we're going to link off the Gizmek, whatever, and then banish the Ancient Gear Golem. Because I think the Ancient Gear Golem is like more important for fusion summon, so like getting that out of the grave is also very useful. And we still have our 2 Omni Negates, which is awesome. I hope this doesn't have a grave effect. I should have read this before I decided to do this. Oh, of course it has a grave effect. Target 1 machine monster in your graveyard. Okay. It does have a grave effect, but like it's handleable. I should have read this card before. Okay, it should have been the other way around, purely because this does have a grave effect. Whose attack equals its own defense. Yeah, okay, I kind of messed up here. So you can actually use this to summon any Ancient Gear, basically. I think we negate this. Oh, a special one from your hand. Honestly, this isn't too bad. Whenever they get out, like, we can negate it, hopefully. Okay, that's fine. You can tribute this card, special summon 1 Ancient Gear. Okay. Okay, so it does tribute for cost, so we'll chain Varudras to that. We have 15 seconds though. I spent way too much time reading that. So we're going to chain Varudras. We're going to detach to destroying the Ancient Gear Tanker as well. And they can summon it with Gizmek thingy, which I should have read before I decided to banish the Ancient Gear Golem, but still, I feel like it was still the best choice though. Actually, come think, because this could have actually summoned it from the graveyard. So yeah, actually, come think of it, banishing this was still the best choice, because this could have actually summoned it from the graveyard. And then that would have basically forced me to negate this Ancient Gear Tanker. But now I literally still have my 2 Omni Negates. Now you activate Heavy Storm. I knew he was like trying to bait some... Wait. Wait, you messed up. You should have activated this first. Because now I can destroy the thing that, like... Now I can destroy this. And, like, now you get no value out of it. Don't worry about the timer, guys. It's just a Yubel Master thing, where I like to keep the timer on edge. And this can't even attack over my SB. Kind of pathetic, to be honest. Yeah, okay. Successful gaming. Let's go. Not even close. The timer was really close, though. Not gonna lie. But this is why I like to use all of the timer to, like, actually think about my moves before I do them. Because if I don't, then, like, I might start misplaying. But anyway, I think that's enough gaming for today. I'm starting to get tired, and I think this is the perfect place to stop, where we had a 2-win streak, and we've evened out our terrible, like, start to the stream with a 50-50 win rate, which I'm happy with. Most of the losses were very unlucky, and I'm not just saying that, they genuinely were just, like, kind of unlucky. But luckily, we avoided a D rank, which was very, very clutch. I almost lost my second D rank game, but we just, like, locked in, and we destroyed that freaking true Draco player. He wasn't going to D rank me today. But yeah, gotta go, Clock. Okay, well, thanks for hanging out as well. I don't know if you've already gone, but, like, yeah. Thanks for catching the stream. You're welcome for the tips. If you have any questions, you can join the Discord, and you can, like, at me in the Discord, and I'll message you. That goes for anyone else watching on the VOD or in live chat right now. Join the Discord. Check the description for the Discord, and you can join that. And you can at me. I have the same username, 38 Yubel Master 1. So you can check me out there. Oh, that was loud. Sorry about that. That was a notification telling me that I need to go the heck to sleep because it's getting late. Yeah, thanks for the GGs, Aid, and thanks for tuning into the stream. Shout outs to OD as well, and Raphael as well. And yeah, everyone else that Sean as well. Thanks for tuning into the live stream. And shout out to you VODheads as well. I'll see you all tomorrow, actually. Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow because I do want to get to Master 1. It's gonna be a tall order. We'll see how far we get tomorrow. I'm definitely going to be streaming more than 2 hours, so we should be able to make some decent progress. I think we can at least make Diamond 1, and then maybe, like, on Friday, I'll decide whether I want to get to Master 1. And if I don't want to get to Master 1, then I'll let you know on Friday. But I definitely would be missing out on a lot of gems if I'm not going to Master 1. Because the purpose of getting to Master 1 is to get all of these gems. And we will be missing out on them if we don't get to Master 1. But there is, like, literally 2 days left. Like, it finishes at 11 PM on a Friday. So, like, I'll like, wake up early on Friday and just, like, game for, like, 12 hours straight. I just, like... Actually, come think of it. That would be a very entertaining stream title of, like, speedrunning the entirety of the Master Rank in one day. That'll be interesting. So, yeah. Anyway, see you tomorrow, where hopefully we'll reach Diamond 1, and then see you again on Friday, where we will hopefully be getting Master 1. So, yeah, thank you, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!